Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to go ahead and look at number 96 of the essential elements exercises. So go ahead, open your pages to, let's see, page 19, looking at number 96, gliding along. So just a couple things before we get started. Trombones, you have to slur 4 notes, tongue the first note, and use a da syllable on all the other ones so that we're not getting all that weird slide noise, but we're still getting some kind of specific stops in those. You know what I'm trying to say. So the other one, percussion, practice doubling in this exercise, okay? Now guys, remember, use an adequate breath. Adequate, that's a big word, you should know that word. A good enough breath so that you can go the whole phrase. We're not talking measures, we're talking about a phrase. Remember when we talked about a phrase is a sentence, a musical sentence, and it's weird when you stop in the middle of a phrase. Make sure you go all the way through your phrase so that it makes sense. So let's go ahead, clap and count the I skipped a step. My bad. Let's look through our stuff. Make sure we look through the piece. Let's look at our clef. Hasn't changed. I hope it never changes unless you're reading like a alto clef on the trombone or something. So don't even worry about it. Let's go ahead and look at our key signature. Same key signature that we've had for a while. Make sure you're watching those flats, your sharps, and your natural signs. Look at your time signature. We're in 4/4 time, so the top number tells us 4 beats in a measure. The bottom number tells us the quarter note gets the beat. So let's go ahead and start looking at it. Let's look. Do we have any repeats? Nope, no repeats, so we're just going to play it straight through. Let's see if there's anything that might throw us off. We have some dotted half notes. Do we remember how many counts those are? If you said 3, ding, 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 you're a genius. Good. So it is 3 counts. Percussion. On the snare drum part, be careful with that sticking that you've got, the rights and the lefts. Make sure we're using the correct sticking because this is very important. And you might have to practice it a bit. It's going to be a challenge, but you'll get it. Just give it some time, okay? Let's go ahead, clap and count the winds part. I'll give you 4 and we're in. 1. Oh, before we start, remember, we have slurs, we have ties, we have those slurs over. So whenever we're doing a slur, just tap your finger so that you know we're not re-articulating the following notes. We only articulate the first note. So let's go ahead, clap and count. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. How'd you do? Did it go well? Did it make sense? Were you making sure you're tapping your finger for those different notes? Make sure that you're following those slurs. I bet you did because you guys are just so smart. Okay, let's look at the percussion part. Winds, go ahead and shadow play while we're working with the percussion. Give us a couple seconds. So, percussion. Let's clap and count. We'll worry about the right and left sticking in a minute, but let's go ahead, clap and count. Make sure that we've got those 16th note rhythms. So, snare drums, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3. Rim shot. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Off. Not too complicated, right? I bet you can do it by yourself. If you're struggling with it, do it a few more times just so that it gets a little more second nature, so that it's like back of your hand. Now, pay close attention to the sticking, the rights and the lefts. I want you to, percussion specifically, pause the video now, and I want you to focus on the sticking. Go slow and then gradually speed it up so that you can meet us where we are with the correct sticking. So go, percussion, pause the video now, work on the sticking. Bass drum. Let's clap and count your part. Okay, we've got a lot of half notes and quarter notes. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I read the wrong measure. Let's look at the last 2 measures, bass drum. Here we go. Last 2 measures. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. And I bet you guys were doing it right anyway because you guys are so smart. Alright guys, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and play. You shadow play. See if you can notice the slight differences between articulating and the slurs. Make sure you're following the slurs because it's important. Follow the phrase. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Not too bad, right? Pretty straightforward. Slurs are easy to follow. So, this time, let's go ahead and play it together. I'll give you 4 counts and we're in. Ready? Make sure you empty your spit. Pro tip. 1, 2, here we go. Not too bad, right? You can go ahead and challenge yourself if you would like to, if that was too simple for you, because I know some of us like to go above and beyond. Go ahead and try it at a faster tempo. See how fast you can go before everything starts to just go crazy. So, I hope you guys have fun. Make sure we're practicing. Make sure you're sharing your music with other people. Help other people deal with this time with your music. Art is a beautiful thing. So, until next time, guys. See you later.